have to film today, like I have had to do every other day. But I don't know what to talk about. Yet here I am. I just got personal best in push-ups. I've been doing this thing called the Bring Sally Up Challenge since getting to Bali, which has been about 10, or a bit before that actually, been about 2 weeks, where you do push-ups. And there's this song, it says bring Sally up, bring Sally down. Whenever it says up, you go up, and when it says down, you go down. Pretty self-explanatory. I've been doing that, and I've been increasing every day for 5 seconds with the amount of time I do that for. So I thought I'd check how many push-ups I can do max now. And I remember I was able to do 50 a couple of months ago when I checked at that point. And since then I haven't really been that consistent, except for the last few weeks. And I was able to do 62, which is a very big improvement from the last time, but also I was impressed. I could have done more as well. The 62nd push-up, or 63rd push-up, I just did a weird shape of my body. I don't know what I was doing, and because of that I wasn't able to push myself up any further, but actually I had more power in my arms. I was actually not fully finished. I could have actually gone on, so it was annoying, but either way, 62. I guess it's fun to look back on and see how I improve, or maybe I don't improve at all, because I've also noticed that if I go to the gym more and do less push-ups at home, then I can do less push-ups, even if I'm getting stronger in the gym. Even if I can bench press more, if I can shoulder press more, I can still do less push-ups, just because it's, first of all, it's obviously a lot of repetitions, so it's a lot more hypertrophy than in the gym. But besides that, it's just slightly different movement, slightly different muscles that you're using if you're doing push-ups than when you're doing it in the gym, obviously. So it's fun to see how many I could do, for example, in a year from now. I assume I'll be still consistently working out, but maybe not doing as many push-ups. Perhaps I'll look back and think, oh, that was so many, or that was so little. And perhaps I've gained loads of weight in terms of muscle, hopefully, but that also makes it a lot more difficult. I am currently 74 kilos. I've not really gained loads of weight. I think in the last year I've been pretty much the same, but before that I was gaining a bit of weight. But I've always had a bit of difficulty gaining weight, even if I try to eat loads. I can eat a lot of food without gaining any weight, and then if I do get into the category where I am eating enough to gain weight, I just feel sick every time I eat, because I have to eat so much, I just have to force it. So far I haven't really gained loads of weight, even if I want to, in terms of muscle and just general body weight. But that's not to say I haven't made any progress, because I look back on a few years ago and see that I've put on a lot of mass, I've put on a lot of muscle, I've gotten a lot stronger. So although I struggle to an extent with gaining weight currently, I still am, and I'm still getting stronger. And that's what matters, being consistent with whatever you want to do, wherever you want to go, whatever person you want to be. Because that's all that matters in the moment, really. All that matters really is if you are in this current moment being the person you want to be, taking the actions you want to take, and going in a direction you want to be going in. Like which way is your momentum going? Is it going up or is it going down? And this can change over time, obviously. Sometimes your momentum's going down, you're in a bit of a worse period. Sometimes it's going up. Sometimes it's going up way quicker, and sometimes it's going up slowly. But I feel like the goal is to just be in a state of momentum that's going up always, even if it's slowed down a little. Because even if you plan on reading a book a week, and for a few months you're like, I can't keep up with that, I have too much to do, or you don't feel like it. If you still want to do it either way, then maybe you don't do a book a week, but you do a book a month. Doesn't mean you're losing. You might be losing some momentum to an extent, but you're not. Your momentum isn't going down. You're still reading. You're still somewhat doing what you want to do in life, but just maybe not to the extent that you wish you would. But that's okay. Sometimes that's the best you can do. I don't know exactly what else to discuss today. I'm just here to practice my speaking abilities, to discuss my experiences, discuss my thoughts, so I can not only keep track of them, but also improve in my storytelling abilities, in getting what's in my head into my mouth. Out of my mouth, actually, not into my mouth. That doesn't make sense, but yeah. I'm also curious to see how brown I'll get, because I've been here in Bali for about 11 days, 12 days, maybe something like that. And I've noticed that I've gotten browner, but it'd be very funny to see. If you're watching, maybe check it out if you're in the future. Like, how brown will my arms be in 3 weeks compared to what they are now, you know? They're not extremely brown. They're definitely browner than when I got here, but it's also a fun way of looking how I change throughout my life, but more specifically this trip. Same with my hair. It was pretty short when I got here, and it will continue to get longer and longer unless I decide that I should have a haircut at some point. Depends how long I'll stay here, because that is also undecided. It might be a month, might be 2 months. If I stay for 2 months, I probably would get a haircut, unless I go crazy and I go for the surfer look all of a sudden. But I guess we'll find out. Yeah, I think that's everything for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.